Yo! What's up, everybody? Looks like voice mode is working. Good, good, good. It's been a few days. Yeah, good. All right. How's everybody doing today? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a lot better than I was last week, which is very nice. For me, of course. Let's see. Yes, that worked. Lovely. We are going to make a tweet. At Contested Champions. Yo. We are going live. Actually, we are live. There we go. Blam. What's up, Extreme Evil? Popping in, saying hi. How you doing? Boom. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you again in the chat. We took a few days off for the weekend to get some stuff done, but we are back and hang out with some friends. I had some birthday shenanigans to get up to, and I started learning a game called Warhammer 40K. It's pretty nerdy, but I'm enjoying it. How are you doing, man? Did you finish Summoner Showdown? I have not finished it yet. No, I have another 8 days on there. I was just putting together some resources for it, getting some revives and getting some potions, so that I don't have to spend too many of these units. I got plenty saved up, but I'd rather not spend them if I don't have to. So yeah, I'm going in there probably in a few days once I get my stash where I want it. How about you? Did you do it? What's up, Glory? How you doing, man? What's up, dude? Not too much, man. I just logging in Monday night. I had a lazy kind of Monday. I've just been chilling all day. I was like doing a bunch of stuff last week on my computer, and then like trying to stream, but also like an old man hurt my sciatic nerve just by being in this chair for too much. So I woke up today with my back just annoyed at me. And then because my lower back was tweaked, my middle back got tweaked. So I just laid around. It was definitely an old man day. I was like, wow, I'm falling apart, man. And other than that, I'm doing well. I took some Aleve, and that it alleviated the pain. My roommate's aunt sent him some cookies, so that was pretty much the highlight of my day. They were like some gooey chocolate chip jobbies. Actually, I think I have a piece of it right here. Looks like that. They're really good. They were so big, I didn't want to eat the whole thing. Spider-Man No Way Home trailer has finally released today. I hope we get a new Spidey. I know, I saw that Extreme Evil. I watched it. Alfred Molina, we know he was confirmed because he had the interviews and stuff, but they actually showed him in the costume and everything. That was pretty sweet. We saw the pumpkin bombs from Willem Dafoe's Goblin. That's pretty sweet. We saw the yellow lightning, so we know Electro is gonna be there. I'm pretty excited. It seemed like pretty. It's gonna be pretty cool. They of course didn't show any of the other Spider-Men if they are in it. I imagine they wouldn't be in it until somewhere towards the end anyway. But no. Sometimes that's enough. Yeah, bro, you old as fuck. Exactly, I am old as fuck. Back pain in two spots. Like my backbone is connected to my backbone. The lower vertebrae connected to the upper vertebrae. But yeah, sometimes cookies, sometimes it is enough. I was supposed to go to the mall in Burbank to get like fitted for a tux because I'm going to a wedding in New York in October. Canceled that. I was like, I don't want to go and try to put on clothes right now and have somebody measure on me. Doesn't sound like fun at all. So I put it off until Wednesday. Figure I'd be better by then. Plus, I'm still like, I'm totally fine. I don't feel sick at all, but I still have a little bit of like congestion, and so like every once in a while, I'll sniffle or something. This is the last time in the world that I want to be out someplace going like sniffling. Doc Ock is back too. Yeah. We actually got to see him in the trailer, which was really cool. Like Alfred Molina coming out in that coat. Spider-Man 2 is like probably my favorite Spider-Man movie. So, and he was one of my favorite villains. Certainly. I don't like this one. I'm gonna go back to this. So it's awesome to see that he's back in it. Plus, he's just a good guy and a good actor. So I'm pretty jazzed. I thought that looked like a lot of fun. All the stuff with Doctor Strange is going to be super cool. I'm surprised it took this long. I mean, especially with all the internet. But I bet they didn't even want to release it because it did leak yesterday, like with none of the effects done. And I watched that, and it was the same trailer, just with all the finished effects. So I wonder if they were like going to hold off until Shang-Chi came out, but hello, Peter. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. But I don't know. Oh, why did it just stop? That was strange. Oh, why is it previewed? Oh, I have to sign in? Duh. Oh my God. Ignore this. Ignore this two-factor authentication. It was technically a teaser, and a large portion of it takes place early in the first act, but it has me very excited. Yeah, I was like, this is a 3-minute. This is like the longest teaser I've ever seen. A 3-minute teaser. And it teased quite a bit. So yeah, usually they only do that like stuff for the first act, but I mean sometimes you see third act stuff, but sometimes it's just stuff for the trailers that doesn't end up in the movie. But it looked pretty sweet. I opened those what if crystals and got Howard the Duck 3 times and got Vulture. Really, both rounds of them. Did you get 5-star or 6-star, Howard? Your stream got stuck for a second. It's back now. Yeah, I had a weird notification. I did. Did I open all your gold crystals? Was at 1.6 and ended at 13.2 million. Did you? I have not yet. I'm gonna make a little video of them opening. I opened up like 50 of them or something like that, or maybe more, 60. And I was like already at like 2.7 million. I was like, holy crap! I'm gonna get a lot out of these. Because I saved them until these things, So I had like 600. Now I've got like 540. So I'm just going to open them all and see what the end result is. But it's like the uncollected ones, they get a lot of gold. 5-star Howard. Okay. He's a good champ. He's a good champ now. I have the 6-star. I haven't awakened him yet, but he doesn't really need it. Kind of derped around him with it on stream the other night. Trying to figure out his mash the button stuff and whatnot. But he's fun. And he's actually useful now since his buff, thankfully. Yeah, but I am went from 15 to 45 mil. Dang, did you have a bunch of arena crystals and stuff saved up too? Add gold member toy. Add gold member to your vid, please. I believe me. It did cross my mind. I want gold. It has to be like quick though, otherwise you get like you can get a strike. But there's ways to do it. I don't know all the rules yet because I've added stuff before and it had no problems. Because it's just like if you add short things, it's fine, and some things are fine for fair use. But I don't know. I mean, you obviously can't show the whole movie, but you can show like a couple of seconds of things. Oh, I hate her so much, but I definitely want to add it. I was thinking of putting gold members' head onto Mojo's body. Then I was like, why am I thinking that? I was like, well, I guess that's sort of fat bastard too. I don't know. We'll see. Finished Summer of Pain and I chose Cosmic and got that 6-star CGR. Best Cosmic ever. Even better than Silver Surfer. Ooh. Yeah, he's awesome. I got Professor X, which I was thrilled about. Because I had like 2 storms. Storm Pyramid X and then other Storm who's already awakened, I think. And then Professor X popped up and I was like, yes! I finally get to learn how to play this guy. Casual Cashew coming and saying hashtag banana raid, hashtag maximum potassium. That's a good catchphrase for a superhero with a banana theme. Maximum potassium. It was just all gold crystals. My battleships I only had 150k, so it was minimal by comparison. Cool. I just accumulated a crap ton, and we didn't have an event last year. Either way. There was something... Wasn't there something in December? Because I remember opening mine for because there was a 25% boost. But I just been saving them for, the last 8 months. So I thought there was something, Summoner Appreciation in December, like for the holiday stuff. But I could be wrong. But yeah, I'm sitting on quite a few. So 495. Yeah, I have a bunch more of those. Oh, I gotta claim that. I picked the Dragon Man crystal from the stuff we got today. The other 2 felt like trolls from Brutal DLX and HQ Sean. I was like, really? Super Skrull? Really? The Overseer? Really? They're the other ones, okay. So yeah, I have a ton of these. So I'm excited to see how much I get. Cause I wasn't getting low, but I went down to like 6.5 million. And I was like, that was the lowest I'd been in years, felt like. So I was like, I hope one of those things comes up pretty soon. What was I doing? The hell was I doing? I was doing arena. I was trying to get this thing done. Donut Cop coming and saying hashtag banana raid. Miss Jane saying, hey, stand by raid. Whoa. Uh-oh, thank you once again, BG. Dragon Dagger saying, hey, what's up, Dragon Dagger? Herald of None, first time I think I've seen you in the stream, saying BG raid. Saquon Goat saying banana raid. What's up, Saquon Goat? I like your name there. Saquon is Goat. Hashtag banana raid. Hashtag banana raid. Thank you so much, banana raiders. Thank you so much to BG, as always. BG's hashtag stream daddy. Cyborg 325 saying hashtag BG raid. Harsh Tiagi saying hashtag banana raiders. Grand Collector saying banana raid. Thank you so much, everybody. And thanks to Brian Grant once again for sending everybody over. The man is a saint. I cannot wait to watch his challenge next week. Those are my favorite streams. Like that and the Legends runs, which will be no more. But I'm surprised HQ Sean didn't have more options. I know. I thought HQ Sean would send something, or they would send something a bit more decent. But I don't know. Maybe they just figured, why not send two mediocre champs over that nobody wants or has. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, Nightcrawler Gamer? Good Gamer saying hashtag Baldman Raid. Remy Z saying Banana Raid. Nightcrawler Gamer, I just found my spirit animal. What's up, Nightcrawler Gamer? Welcome. What spirit animal? Is that me? Am I your spirit animal? Is it my hair? Is it my hair? Lurk Raid, Maximus Savage, what's up? Feel free to lurk, my brother. Drug Researcher Kapalapa, what's going on, man? How are you? Good to see you again. Scarco saying Banana Raid. Reese Danilchenko. Reese Danilchenko. Hey, Big Cheese. What's going on, Reese? Welcome. Oh, when is the new account starting? Were you getting a little tired of that, Scarco? Pretty sure it's not HQ Sean, the real one, picking it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's there's pretty strong evidence that account was sold a long time ago. But whoever's doing it, whoever they have the email address and they're still able to get in touch with the Kabam, or Kabam's still able to get in touch with them, I guess. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Wednesday, new account challenge begins. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I have the spirit of the tiger. Okay. Bengal or white? Brian Grant Raid, Easy 1977. What's up, man? Welcome back. Thanks for everybody for coming in. You guys are awesome. Thank you once again to BG. Teabag Todd. Teabag Todd. That's a great name. That's a great name. I'll sub to you because you seem really chill and I like this type of content. Oh, thank you, Nightcrawler Gamer. I really appreciate that. I am pretty chill, generally. This is why I do Summer of Pain off stream, because I don't want everybody to know how not chill I can get. I don't need a rage stream. Did I see the Black Widow movie false? I did see it. The email address was probably sold too. Yeah, definitely. Because you need that to log in. You need it for all the things. PP saying, please sub and like. Well, hey, yeah, if you'd like to, if you guys enjoy the what's going on here, and you feel generous, you can hit the like button or you can subscribe. No pressure. I can't make you do anything. But welcome. I'm glad you guys all stopped in. Thank you for following BG over, and thanks once again to BG for sending people over. Feel free to lurk. Okay, you won't even know I'm here. What's up, James? Good to see you, sir. You try to lurk, but then you always have you jump in. Yeah, I enjoyed a lot of the Black Widow movie, Drug Researcher. I thought the third act, it just kind of devolved into the just a CGI fest of, whatever, where I was kind of like got kind of bored. But I liked all the character stuff, like building up to it. Hey, do you think I should rank 5 Captain Marvel movie or Dragon Man? No suicides. I'm a personal fan of Captain Marvel movie. Poison immune. She has the invulnerability if she's awakened. Dragon Man's good, definitely. But I personally go Captain Marvel movie because I also run with Nick Fury. Like, I main him pretty much in every team I put together. So they're great together. HQ Sean was sold. I guess I sort of understand all the distrust he seems to get now. Yeah. I mean, it's not like confirmed, like nobody's like, but it's, yeah. What's up, Onyx Olympian? Gonna lurk as well. No problem, man. You have a dope team, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. The theory has been a long ass time ago. Yeah. What is going on here? Derpage? Yeah, I'm just mostly derpage. Derpage as always. Just trying to get through these arena fights, get the rewards from this arena. Then I'm gonna move over into the 6-star do a little bit of that. Just gonna kind of derp around for a little bit. I can't remember any quote from that movie except when the villain says, "Real power comes from undetectable influence." It was just so good. I barely remember the movie. That's how good the quote was, right? Yeah. I remember mostly from the movie was Florence Pugh's performance. I thought she was great as, you know, her sister as White Widow or whatever she's going to be in the future. I like their relationship, but I like David Harbour a lot. I liked all the family stuff. I like the stuff where they were like, hey, it's a movie. Like, let's have a scene where people talk to each other and do character stuff. You know, when they started doing like chases and big special effects scenes, it just felt like, you know, another director had taken over, which they basically did. The second unit director does all that, and it just looks and feels like a different movie. But I, for the most part, enjoyed it. But it's not one of the ones that I've gone back and watched again. I just didn't feel the need to. Like, I'll watch Captain America: Winter Soldier like a couple of times a year. Because I think it's just a really fun movie where the stakes are really high and there's feels like there's danger even though you know what's gonna, you know, happen since you've seen it before. But I don't know. I didn't feel the need to rewatch Black Widow after I watched it the first time. What are you guys talking about? Obviously, one guy can top the leaderboards every single time. Yeah, I know, right? It's super legit. I was about to turn into an ILAC stream. I just started playing the game a couple of weeks ago. I only have 1 5-star so far and a couple of 4-stars. That's yeah, but it's all about growing. It really is. Yeah, God, you should. When I started playing the game when it first came out, man, it took maybe over a year before I got my first 4-star. 5 stars. God, I don't even. My first one was like Rhino. Enjoyed the second episode of What If more than Black Widow, in all honesty. Hearing Chadwick, though, had me... Yeah, it was a good episode, too. And hearing his voice again, it was like, oh, man. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot more than the first one. I thought the first episode of What If kind of just was like... I liked it, but it was like rehashing stuff we'd already seen. It was like, what if we just put Agent Carter in these scenes we've already seen before in Captain America? And that kind of annoyed me, but at the same time, I did like the premise and the stuff at the end with the squid and I don't know all that. I really liked the Steve and the Iron Man armor stuff, or the whatever he was called, a Hydra Smasher or whatever. I thought that was really great. But I really like the second episode a lot more. The cosmic stuff is really where my like the future of a lot of the fun of Marvel is for me. Like when they dropped that Eternals trailer, I went from like mild interest in the Eternals movie to just like super, like I really want to see it now. It changed the whole vibe for me. Yelena stole the movie. Yeah. She really did. Whoever at Marvel decided to drop that goddamn trailer at 11 Eastern needs to be shot in the dick with a cannon. How can a person sleep? Back to lurking. Sup, buddy? Hard to catch you through the week. Yeah, no worries, man. I totally get it. I'm on late, especially for anybody not in California. So I totally understand. But yeah, they've been dropping a lot of midnight, late o'clock trailers lately. The Eternals one came out at midnight last week, and this one, for me, it was about 7 o'clock here, or maybe 8 o'clock. I need some of those. Gloria, man, I can't get the streak in basic today. What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, bots too. Yeah, bots. God. Freaking bots. I watched I watched Rob Van Shoe's video today where he's just like, he's such a nice guy, but he really wants to just curse out the bots. And I feel him on that. Because Florence Pugh is always amazing. She really is. She has been good in everything. And she brought a lot of charm to a character that doesn't have a lot of charm written on the page. And it's just the sign of a very, very good actor. Hold on. Let me get this thing. Damn it. Lurking is not one of my strong suits, so I'm here. Yeah, good. Well, you're always welcome in the chat, James. Either way you want to play it. Damn it. Yeah, I agree. I hope that guy who wrote that quote in gets a bonus. Yeah, it was a really good quote. I don't think it was an accident. Black Widow was on the way out, and Yelena is the future. I think they made her more interesting on purpose. Probably. You know, she's the one that's. I mean, it was, you know, partially we know how Black Widow story ends, so it was kind of like a lot of the movie was moot as far as stakes go, but for her it was interesting because you were like, oh, what if they kill her? I don't know. It felt like they kind of just didn't really know what to do with Taskmaster, so they just kind of didn't do Taskmaster. But whatever. Do you have Spider Ham? I do have a 5-star Spider Ham. I don't have the 6-star. I pulled him not too long ago, so I think he's only rank 2 or rank 3 at this point. I just haven't been putting resources into 5 stars lately, so like all of my stuff goes into 6 stars at this point. Most choked up I've been since On Your Left. I Love You 3000. Yeah, when Chadwick showed, I know. I was like, oh man. And he's supposed to be in like 3 or 4 episodes total this season, so he'll be back. I'm interested to see if they're all gonna tie together or if they're all gonna be just individual stuff like they were in the comics. And then how it's all gonna tie into the multiversal stuff. They can just do whatever they want, you know. So how y'all doing today? Hope everybody is doing gravy. Yeah, we are doing pretty gravy, I think. You can tell how pissed Rob is. He's a grinder and has morals, so it bothers him. I'm totally with him. Yeah, no, I totally agree. You can tell that Rob is a genuinely good dude. Yeah, as a grind, like he's grinding for champions. He goes for it all the time, and when you make somebody that nice and kind mad, that's almost like scarier than making somebody who's angry all the time mad, because you know you really fucked up. Like if Rob was mad at me, it'd be like, oh man. It'd be like your dad was mad at you or something, you know? He just seems like that kind of energy, you know? Where you're like, you don't want to disappoint the guy. One guy got me in BGs with a spoiler, timed him out so hard, and then cursed him through the whole film. Oh no. In Black Widow, Scarco? That sucks. I've defended a lot of the changes Marvel's made from comics to MCU, but Taskmaster was trash and cliche. I agree. I think the movies should be their own thing. And I absolutely like that they are, and they have their own stories, and they can do whatever they want with the characters. It's totally great, but I think that Taskmaster was just ill-served. Like if you're gonna do whatever you want with the characters, like make it fun. Like Taskmaster has a big personality, you know, in the comics, and then in the movie, they just have no personality, and that was disappointing. And I know why they did it the way they did it, but I wasn't a fan of it. I'm not one of those like keep politics out of my superhero movies thing, because I think all superhero stories are inherently political, but like do a good job at it. Like put some more thought into it, please. Dope. I want Spider Ham so bad. He's my favorite character. and I never even used him yet. He's really fun to use. I hope you get him soon, Nightcrawler Gamer. Gravy all day. Taskmaster. I have no problems with the woman-led direction Marvel is going, but Taskmaster was such a lad in comics, and they turned him into a cyborg little girl. Yeah, that was my problem. Like Taskmaster is supposed to be like, if you're gonna go with him and you want to do the women-led film stuff, Taskmaster is the ultimate. Like, he's a chauvinist. He's got all the personality traits that you want in a male villain for your female characters to beat. Why not embrace that and go with it, rather than make him a woman who's a mute? Like, I didn't really care about that one line from the Avengers about what's his name's daughter. You know, like, it was just, I don't think everything needs explaining. I don't need to see them in Budapest. I don't need to see that stuff. It's just part of their backstory, and if we don't see it, it's fine. Like, that's the one thing that bugs me about, like, I don't know, some of the, like, anytime they do a prequel, it's like, we've got to show this. Like, you don't really need to. Like, some of these throwaway lines, you don't really have to do it. Like, I don't need to see the, like in Star Trek, they're like, they feel the need to, like, reference all this stuff from past episodes of Star Trek: The Next Generation in Picard, and to explain them and stuff. It's like, I don't need that stuff, and I don't need it in my Marvel movies either. Like, it's okay if not everything has a full Wikipedia entry in movie form. Taskmaster was a waste. Yeah. They made Taskmaster to fit the narrative, right? They did, but they could have made it. They could have shaped it a different way. Scarco, the guy that spoiled Widow for me in Mike's stream, if I see them in real life, I'll rip off their arms and beat them to death with them. Wow. Maximus Savage, living up to his name. Live stream that, please and thank you. Yeah, man. I'm down to watch. Pull some Jax maneuvers on him. Or some Sub-Zero to Jax maneuvers on him. Beat him with the wet ends. I like it. I'm okay if any character identifies as anything if it's well written. Otherwise, don't do it at all. Yeah, I agree. Like, make the story good. Like, she didn't even have a personality. She was like a robot. That just bugged me. It's like, why take somebody with such a big personality and make them a robot? It's the same thing. It was the Deadpool treatment. It was what they did in X-Men Origins Wolverine. They did to the Deadpool there. Okay, the game appears to be frozen. There we go. All right, we're in. And we all know how that worked out. Yeah, we'll do that. Who's your favorite in the game as of right now, or just in general? My favorite champ to use generally is Nick Fury and Captain Marvel. Those are the ones I have the most fun with. But lately, right now I'm really looking forward to learning how to play Professor X. And I've been really trying to get Shang-Chi because I learned how to play him as the 3-star, and I'm like, I really want this guy. Coop! What's up, Falstaff? Been a while. Yeah, what's going on? How are you doing, Coop? Good to see you back. Thanks for coming in, man. I don't mind Taskmaster as a girl, but make it Tanya Masters and give her powers and make her awful. Yeah. I don't care if it's a girl. Like, just give her a personality. Give her something that ties it to the character that we know from the stories and stuff. Or just, if you want to do this, the daughter story, don't make her Taskmaster. Do it a different way. but for the purposes of the film, it makes the bad guy even badder. That he will use literally anyone as a tool. Yeah, I get that, but like, why does it need to be Taskmaster? I feel like it's fine if that's the case, but make her just another widow. Or, you know, give her a... I don't know, just give her a different... It just doesn't need to be Taskmaster. It just, I don't know, it just felt like, why waste this character on this? Well, then it's got, like, there's so much fun you could be having with this character. My problem is that they clearly set out for a girl power movie. That was the first thing what was the first thing the sisters did? Went to get a man for help. If you're going to do it, make the woman powerful. No, I agree. Like, they needed him to find something, and then he was essentially useless because he didn't know, and so they had to go to Rachel Weisz anyway. Sub-Zero is fire, but he's ice. Lol. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. Oh, he's fire. He's fire because he's a hot champion. Sick. And none of us are going to mention Ray Winstone's Russian accent. Oh, is he Russian? I hadn't caught that from the movie. I'll have to go watch it again, Miss Jane. See if it comes up. Yeah, it's like The Hunt for Red October. Once they do that transition, while he's reading the they're reading the book in the captain's quarters, and it transitions from him reading Russian and the subtitles to them in English. Like, anything goes accent-wise after that. You have Sam Neill trying his best. You have Sean Connery, he's just being Scottish Sean Connery, with a slight affectation. Tim Curry's doing his best British Russian. But anything goes on the Russian submarine once they transition to English. And that's the thing about her, though. Yes, she's a great fighter and has weapons, but she has no abilities. Those characters are inherently interesting to me when I have Hulk, Thor, Strange, etc. Yeah, so I think you need to, like I think it's fine to for them to use, and I wouldn't say they're not interesting to me. I just think that the stakes, like, they can't get into, like, ridiculous car accidents and be fine. Like, you need to feel like it's like the freeway scene in The Matrix 2. And why that's the best part of the movie is because Neo's gone. Suddenly these characters that can and very much can die are in real danger. And the movie, like, suddenly comes alive. There's, like, Superman's not around. Now, he grabs them at the end, obviously, swoops in and flies. But, like, there's very real peril in that scene. And that's why that scene is exciting. Whereas, like, in Black Widow, you know she's not going to die in any of the things, and she's surviving these massive falls and these huge wrecks. And it's like, what? Shouldn't you, like, you should be in more pain. Like, there should be stakes to these injuries. That's why I really loved Suicide Squad. There's no injuries in Suicide Squad. Basically, people just die. It's fantastic. I like they treated Harbour as a lovable buffoon and not super useful. He was enjoyable. Yeah, I like that too. I liked all their family stuff. Hello. I read that he was coached by Sean Connery. Yeah. It's pretty rich. Yeah. That makes a whole lot of terrible sense. It does. Sean Connery coming on as accent coach for Ray Winston. He just has the same exact voice in every movie he's ever done. he's you know, he has the same voice in Indiana Jones and the Aliens. He's the same voice in The Departed. He's just got that presence, though. He's rushing in the. I know. I didn't. Yeah, it was a joke. But I caught that. A-Force is coming. She-Hulk, Captain Marvel, Rambo. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they go that route. They haven't announced it. There's been no Avengers movie announcements like that. At least that I know of from like Disney yet, but they're plainly building up a lot of these teams. We'll see what ends up on Disney Plus and what ends up in the theater. I like that you laughed at my bad joke. Yeah, well, I often do. I laugh at my own awkwardness half the time. I'm one of those uncomfortable laughers. Like, I just laugh when I start to feel slightly awkward. It just happened, like, right there. Right, but then just give me Jason Bourne movies. Yeah. I watch Marvel for the impossible, not some well-trained spies, assassins. I never wanted her movie in the first place, and to me, it's just okay. Yeah, I can see that. Like, I kind of want to watch for the superhero stuff, and I get it, but that's why I liked her in, like, Captain America Winter Soldier. Because there was real danger that she and Nick Fury were in, and Falcon. So that's why I enjoy that aspect of it. I like the idea of these people who aren't like mega powerful, still being able to do these things in the world. Their mortality makes them a little bit more interesting story-wise, at least as far as stakes goes. But I can see your perspective there. If I'm going to a superhero movie, give me Hulk. But I also I like the Batman movies a lot too. So like, I like spies, assassins, like gadgets and shit like that. That's interesting to me, in the comic book sense. But it's all I'm also super into the cosmic stuff too. This all has to come back around, right? Like, after we have all the cosmic beings teeing off against each other, there has to be a human to protect us and stand up for humanity. Yeah. I think so. I mean, that was the whole... In the comics, that was the reason Cap was the last one standing. It's the reason he's the last one standing in the movie. It's the reason Tony Stark is the one that does the final snap to kill the army. Because they want it needs to be those people making the sacrifice, otherwise it loses a little bit of the flavor. I have a good theory. I have a good what if theory. What if Rogue touched the Infinity Stones? Would she absorb their power? Would she be destroyed by it? She doesn't do it to objects, only to people. Like, she can only absorb the powers from other beings, like other people that are alive. I don't know exactly. I would imagine absorb. Maybe. I mean, but it's also been established that the Infinity Stones are sentient themselves. Like, they have their own wills and agendas. So I don't honestly know. I know, in the comics, she's absorbed Captain Marvel's powers when she was Miss Marvel, which is why she could fly and wasn't invulnerable. She didn't get, like, the energy beam stuff. But, she got all the other fun stuff until it eventually went away, but... So I don't know. Maybe she would. She probably, if she absorbed it, she might die. She has, like, a upper limit. Feige said the other day that they are building slowly, like they do in the beginning, individual stories, and eventually an Avengers movie. It's good. It needs to do it that way. You awkward? Surely all those years of drama camp cured you of social awkwardness. That's not really how it works. I feel very comfortable on stage, more comfortable in real life. I don't get stage fright or anything like that. Like, I get out there and that's where home is, you know. But like around people, I'm like, I want to go home. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate her. I like her as a side character. I just don't care for her to have a dedicated solo movie when it could have gone to someone or something else. Yeah, I can see that. I just thought they could have done it more, you know, like James Bond style. Or, you know, Jason Bourne, I guess, in this day and age. But, like, or modern James Bond style. I like the idea of her on the run, but I just, I don't know. I don't know what I wanted to see. I was just, I was slightly I mean, like, I enjoyed for the most part, but then I was kind of like, at the end, I was just kind of felt empty. Captain America Winter Soldier used to be my favorite movies. Like, my favorite part of the whole thing was when Cap threw his shield and Bucky just caught it with no effort. Yeah, I love that scene too. I love when Cap is just like, just hauling ass through that building and just smashing through doors. Trying to catch him after Fury's been shot. All the fights between him and Winter Soldier are really awesome. The whole beginning fight scene with him and Batroc the Leaper is great. Like, they really established a lot of good stuff in that movie. Like, a lot of great relationships. I've never liked ScarJo anyway, so I was glad when she was splat. She's overrated and kind of a bitch, so I hope Florence here stay for a good long while. I have a crush on Scarlett Johansson. I don't know what's casual. Watch your mouth. Will whiskey work? I mean, I've always liked Scarlett Johansson. I thought she was good in all of the movies, but I just wasn't deeply satisfied by the Black Widow movie. And from what I know about her, which is not much, I don't hear any bad things, like, as far as working with her goes. She's certainly stepped into a lot of shit over the years, playing characters she probably shouldn't have, but, you know. Do you think Adam Warlock will be in the Guardians Galaxy 3 movie? I think it's guaranteed, yeah. I mean, he's been teased twice, so... I think that's where James Gunn is going with it. Hey, what's up, Aaron C? How you doing, man? Welcome back. I'm glad you're able to jump in. Black Widow is my favorite movie of Phase 4 so far. Yeah. We'll see how that holds up, right? Casual. Saying clink. Cheers, brother. Yeah, the whiskey. Washing the mouth out after the insult to ScarJo. I am on 15 streak on my third attempt at the streak today. Everyone sit very, very still lest I screw this up again. Oh no. What arena are you in? I hate that. Oh, somebody named Berserk has subscribed to me. Thank you, Berserk. Appreciate the subscription. You're wonderful. Good luck to you, Scarco. I'm holding my breath for you. Did you guys feel any sort of change in the matchups since Rank 4s came out? Curious about that. Adam is in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. He was at the end of the GOTG 2 credits. Yeah, I mean, they've teased it so much, they kind of have to go with Adam Warlock. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with it, because they still have a lot of story stuff to resolve with, the, Gamora and Peter and all of that. So I'm interested to see how that's all going to get handled. Did you see the dragon in the Shang-Chi trailer? I think it might be Fin Fang Foom. Otherwise, I don't know who it could be. It isn't Fin Fang. It basically is based on Fin Fang Foom, but they're saying it's not going to be named Fin Fang Foom. That's as far as what I've heard, Nightcrawler. The issue I had with the end of the film is the same as the end of Buffy. You now have a whole load of powerful women and girls with no ideas what to do. Yeah. That's totally fair. Like, now there's just all of these, like, Black Widows that live in the world. All these super powerful assassins. That, maybe some of them are just going to go hang out somewhere. But, I mean, who knows? I imagine if there's some sort of Hydra type organization, they're going to want to go after him. SHIELD certainly would want them on the team. Yeah, who knows? But I'm sure they'll just forget about it and we'll never hear about him again. I'm not used to fighting Penny. Does she not get... Okay, there we go. Plenty of ways to do... but they needed a way to introduce mutants in the MCU. Yeah. That was the joke. Every single show and movie has apparently been an introduction of the mutants. Yeah. Like, people are always like, yeah, the Eternals will introduce the mutants. This is going to introduce the mutants. It's like all those speculative YouTube shows just end up like being, I mean, you have to fill the time. Like if you have a YouTube channel, you got to fill time, you got to make content, you got to speculate. But every time it's this is how Marvel will introduce the mutants, and you get to the movie and it's like, no. And Bear was in the prison, apparently. Yeah, I saw that. That the actor said that his character was named Ursa Major. I didn't see any denials from Marvel about that, which was interesting. Because I mean, if he is literally he didn't show any powers or anything. But I know they neither confirmed nor denied it. So who knows? With Shang-Chi, I'm so far behind. And Spidey 3 coming out next, it will not hold up. Yeah, he was the dude who got his arm broken from what I read. Yeah, that's what I read too. Jaime Lannister would be an interesting cast for Adam Warlock. He has the hair, yeah, right? They probably want to go with somebody younger, I would imagine. Since Nikolai Coster-Waldau is he's getting into his 40s at this point, I believe. But he does have the look. Basic Arena. I don't even know why it's a problem today. Right? Because Fin Fang Foom sounds super racist? Probably. Yeah. Voiced by Mickey Rooney. Yeah. It's the same reason they're not going to go with Fu Manchu as Shang-Chi's father like he is in the comics and the book. Although I don't know if it's less racist to make the only other Asian character they've introduced in the Mandarin as his father. Like they know each other. He's his father. I don't know. Makes sense because the name Fin Fang. But yeah, it does sound racist. They're like trying to come up with stuff in the 70s, and that was, yeah, a different time. I think naming the dragon the Great Protector in the movie. Yeah, yeah, something like that. Widow's Cantina, the new chill spot. I'm not sure. Super powerful assassins. Oh yeah, yeah. That's where they're hanging out. Yeah. They're just like, there's a coffee shop. It's called the Widow's Whale. They just sit around drinking decaf. Try to not murder everybody around them. I do like Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina without Veep. I missed her. Yeah, I think she's a fun addition. It's kind of hard for me. Like every time I see her, I get kind of pulled out of the moment for a bit because it's Elaine, it's Veep, you know, at the same time. So I'm sure I'll get used to her. Super powerful assassins who have no credit history and who have trouble doing basics. Yeah, do you guys have credit history in Australia, Miss Jane? I knew I know that some places in the world just don't even have credit reports. You know, like I know it's a hugely American thing, but I was wondering if if that's a thing in Australia. We have the power broker now. Perfect for the leftover widows. There you go. You're right. Yeah, power broker. She would actually work very well. I thought that was kind of a botched reveal. But, whatever. And would use their feminine wiles to get by, thus making them terrible feminists. Like, who's writing this? Breakfast at Tiffany's, a reference appreciated, Scarco. Yeah, exactly. Man. Mickey Rooney comes in as Fu Manchu. Oh, God, I'm not even going to do it. Now there's scrolls all over the world with Secret Invasion coming to Disney Plus. Emilia Clarke. Is Emilia Clarke in Marvel? Is she going to be in a Marvel thing? Let me know. I don't know what that is. WandaVision, I think, very subtly introduced mutants by saying Scarlet Witch was born with her powers. Yeah. That was interesting, and they kind of snuck in under the radar. But like she had access to the chaos magic when she was a kid. But the Mind Stone, like, super activated it or whatever. Wolverine was in Madripoor, right? Was he? They kept saying, like, this background character in Madripoor could be so-and-so, but, you know, they never actually, like, I don't think anything was ever confirmed. Knowing James Gunn, he'll get Flula to be Warlock and have him make dick jokes for 2 hours. Yeah, we'll see. I wonder who they're gonna pick for that. It's an interesting bit of casting. Maybe it'll be like Zac Efron or some shit. How do you think Marvel would bring in the Devourer of Worlds? Because they have to bring him in eventually. I think they're building up to it with this Eternal stuff. I mean, they're really introducing the Celestials, and I think they've shown the Red Celestial, the Judge, and he looks like all banged up. And we've already seen Nowhere with his head, like, you know, the Celestial with his head cut off. So I imagine we're going to see some sort of Celestial battle at some point in the future, whether it's with Null or with Galactus. But I think they're building up to it. Especially with the Fantastic Four coming in. We know that's got to be part of it. Namor is the villain in Wakanda Forever. They've been talking about that. That's been theorized for a little while. we might be seeing the collapse of Atlantis in the trailers for Eternals. Like, so they might be introducing the concept of Atlantis in the Eternals movie, but again, we don't know. Because Namor is certainly, he's the first mutant, according to either him or Apocalypse. It kind of goes back and forth sometimes, but you know, we'll see. I know he was in Fantastic Four, yeah, in the second one, but it doesn't count. It certainly does not. Namor and Panther have a long rivalry in the comics. Yeah. I'm hoping they do that, because that's a good way, I think, to introduce those two particular characters. Or, you know, whoever's going to be the new Black Panther and whatnot, and then whoever's going to be Namor. Yes, we do. It's how banks reject you for loans. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that existed all over. I know it doesn't like everywhere, but we'll see. But we'll see. What does that mean? But I don't know. I would have really liked to see The Rock as Namor. He got attached to the role before Disney got the right. Was he really? I would not like to see that. I want my Namor to be a bit more live. I wouldn't mind The Rock in some sort of role, but he also won't play like villains or whatever, or he doesn't want to die in movies. I don't know. I'm a bit rocked out at this point. Like, I'd like somebody that I don't know. I think Namor is the villain because that's how it seems based off the tease in Infinity War. And with the stuff about the earthquakes and the ocean floor. We'll see. Yeah, Emilia Clarke is in Secret Invasion. Whoever she is under wraps, though. Hopefully Abigail Brand. So her casting has been announced. I see. I got to catch up here. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Top of the morning to y'all. What's up, Billy D? Sorry, you kind of came in minutes and minutes ago, but I have trying to catch up with the chat, but there's a lot of people in here tonight. Aldo Cerro has subscribed. Welcome, Aldo Cerro. Thank you for subscribing. And they have a long time rivalry. Yeah. I really hope that they embrace all of that going into the next one, to the next Black Panther, because they obviously have to take some time to deal with the lack of Chadwick Boseman in some way. But the movie does need a villain, and so they did the whole thing where they had a villain that you sort of agreed with and were sympathetic to in the first one. So what a great way to introduce Namor in the second one. Another person who's the antagonist, but not necessarily like super villainous. Maybe whose ideas are, more acceptable. Yay, Sword, yay, Abigail Brand. Yeah, I would love to see that. No Rock. Taron Egerton would be a great Wolverine. I agree. I loved him in the Elton John movie, Rocket Man. He was fantastic in that. Zac Efron would be a good Cyclops. Yeah, he would. He would be a good Human Torch too. It would be cool to see Storm in the Black Panther movie, since that is in his wife in the comics. Yeah, well, they've since divorced, but yeah, I would like to see Storm in the Black Panther movie as well. That would be a great place to like start introducing the mutants as little side characters that we meet in these movies. I think that would be the way to go. We get mutants when we get mutants. People come with the most ridiculous theories, like how Agnes is Mephisto. What? Yeah. Yeah, Eric Voss got a lot of crap for his Mephisto theories, and he still does. But I do like his channel quite a bit. He's like, we live in the same neighborhood too, so I have a certain affinity for the guy. But yeah, he went wild on the Mephisto theories for in New Rockstars during WandaVision. Boom. The guy they got for Namor, I don't see it at all. We'll see. I'm interested to see in the costume and how it all look like. Marvel, I trust Marvel. They get their people based on performances. So Even if he's not like the perfect look for it, we'll see. He's in Narcos. Yeah, he's one of the guys in Narcos. I think I like him, but it makes me think that they're gonna go Atlantis on the like Mesoamerican side of things, which is cool. We don't really have any South American heroes as of yet. So I'm interested. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with that. Tenacuerta. Yeah. That's his name. I'm not abandoning hope. We're seeing incursions. It's how we get to Secret Wars, and they've messed with reality multiple times now. Yeah, we'll see. I don't want them to follow the exact thread of the comics, but I like when they make they pay good homage and they honor the spirit of the characters. Like Cap being the strapping his shield and being the last one standing against Thanos. That was like, yes, I've been dying to see this moment on screen for my entire life, and there it is, and it was earned. It was like an earned moment that I felt good about watching. So I want that kind of stuff. It doesn't that was fan service in the best way. The Rock plays The Rock every time. Good for building a brand, but terrible for being an actor. Yeah, I mean, he's got his strengths. He's like the new Schwarzenegger. He's got a lot of charisma, but his that when you hire The Rock, that's who you're getting. You're not getting Daniel Day-Lewis. He's not gonna sink into some character and you're not gonna recognize him. You're getting The Rock. Namor better be an absolute asshole too. That's what I want. Disrespectful Namor that looks down on everyone above sea level. Namor was always a joy to write. Yeah, he's the best. He needs to be that jerk off. And maybe they were gonna wait to release him down the line because they want to have that stuff with Sue Storm, the relationship there. That was always so, interesting in the that whole dynamic between them. I would love to see that. But, we know the Fantastic Four is coming, so we can sort of assume Silver Surfer is coming. We can sort of assume Galactus is coming. We can sort of assume that Namor is going to be part of all that. They have a lot to work with coming up, and I'm very excited to see how it's all going to come together. What was your favorite X-Men? I was always partial to Iceman and Nightcrawler. When I was younger, it was Wolverine, but I kind of got Wolverined out. But I always thought Iceman's powers were super cool. And that so was Nightcrawler. So it's hard to say a favorite, though. I have a feeling we're going to see mutants tied to Secret Invasion. Makes it easier for Skrulls to impersonate normals if they've kidnapped them, and it's a good introduction. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. They've been doing. I don't know. They might just back off mutants for a while. Because they've had so many things set in motion with these other characters for so long. And they might just want to separate the memory for a while of the X-Men movies since there were so many of them. And they were decently popular, So they might hold off for a while. Just because someone looks the part doesn't mean they won't be the best best for the part. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson looks nothing like comic version, and now I can't imagine anyone else ever playing Nick Fury. Yeah, well, they specifically made. Well, he's the Ultimates Nick Fury, and they based that on Samuel L. Jackson. They based the look on him when they made the character on, so that if they made the movies, he would eventually play it. That's what they wanted. And they've said that before in the past. I can see that Maximus, or from the Shattering of the Sacred Timeline. I need more Kang immediately. Yeah, I think they're going to do some alternate timeline stuff, maybe with the X-Men universe, since they own it. You know, we've seen those teaser pictures of Kevin Feige hanging out with Hugh Jackman, so who knows? I really don't know. Like, it's a big mystery to me how this is all going to work out. But I definitely need more Kang as well. I'm very excited about that. I thought Jonathan Majors was fantastic. It would be really cool to see how in the comics when the Hulk took over the West Coast or SM like that. Yeah, I would like to see that kind of stuff, like the Old Man Logan stuff where the like the Hulks are all inbred. Like, I mean, they'll never do that movie-wise. They're not going to go the full like James Gunn DC, like do whatever you want. Please help us save this whole universe type stuff with a fun movie. But you know, Disney's never going to do inbred Hulk. But I wish that they would. Aaron, the Ultimate Universe Fury is based entirely on... Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying I don't like the guy for Namor based on looks, by the way, just after seeing him in Narcos. Probably should have specified but whiskey. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Arrogant Namor or no Namor. You gotta... Yeah, exactly. That's like his main characteristic. I can feel your heartbeat on the water, Susan. You cannot lie to me. I love their dynamic too. And there was a really great... If you guys ever read Earth X, it's really hard to find now, but part of the plot was that, like, when you see Namor for the first time in the comic book, he comes out of the ocean, he's half on fire, like, because he had, like, Reed's alive, but Sue and Johnny are dead because Namor killed them somehow. And then Franklin Richards sets Namor like permanently on fire, and like so half his body is in flames at all times. But he's not like so. It's really, I don't know. The whole Earth X thing is really good, but I can't like I lost it when I lost all my comics, and I've been trying to find it in comic book shops for forever now because it's just a rare, like, thick ass graphic novel that nobody's like parting with. Like looking online, people sell it for like hundreds of dollars. Skrull plus human equals mutant, maybe. I feel like mutants in Fantastic Four will be Phase 5 because Phase 4 has been pretty much locked in for years now. Well, they've pretty much said that Fantastic Four will be part of Phase 4. A major part of Phase 4 because they wanted Phase 4 and Fantastic Four to coincide. Anticipation is the god of marketing. They'll slow roll it all, I'm sure. Yeah. They've got, I mean, I don't need more mutants yet, you know? I'm excited for when they eventually do it, but I don't need it yet. Does Domino count as X-Men? If so, she's my favorite. If not, then my second pick is Iceman. Yeah, she's, I mean, I don't know if she's ever been officially part of the X-Men team, but, you know, X-Men Force, or X-Men Force, X-Force, New Mutants, stuff like that. So I would count her as part of the X team, the X universe. Speaking of Nightcrawler, it would be cool to see him in an Avengers movie, kind of, since him and Scarlet Witch dated each other. Yeah. Well, several of the X-Men have joined the Avengers over the years. Wolverine and a few others. I'm excited for Kitty Pryde to come into the game next month with Lockheed. That looks fun. I'm interested to see what her powers are going to be. We have plenty of phasing champions already, but, you know, see how it goes. Sweet Christmas Hillbilly Hulks would be amazing. I agree. Hillbilly Hulks would be so fun. But Marvel will never do it because they're inbred. Now, because, you know, the only person Hulk could have kids with was his cousin, She-Hulk. Now, it looks like they're not going to go that route. Or maybe they will. I don't know. I don't know if she's going to be his cousin in the TV show, but we'll see. DC gave James Gunn so much control over what happens. I heard they even allowed him to kill off Harley if he wanted to. Yeah, they said he could do whatever he wanted. He could take any property he wanted, and he could do whatever he wanted with it. And that's what he wanted to do with Suicide Squad. I can walk a few steps and find Earth X. Well, I used to could. Can't no more. But yeah, I need to get that replacement. Oh, what is this? Nice. Okay. It was cool to see Scarlet Witch astral projecting in WandaVision, and you hear her son. Yeah. So we know he's out there. The whole multiversal thing is legit. Like they're gonna those Wiccan and Speed will be back. We'll probably see some Young Avengers stuff, whether it's going to be on Disney Plus or in a movie. I don't know yet, but they're definitely building up to it. Especially with the, I mean, it seems like it's going to be the Disney Plus series Avengers, since the Hawkeye stuff is going to have that too. And we saw the guy who takes over as Falcon on Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So they're definitely going to do Young Avengers somehow. What, Cashew? Take that back. Oh, what did Casual Cashew say? Suicide Squad was so ugh. You didn't like it? Just the beginning. The beginning just gave me some very permanent feelings I had to get over with a second watch. Oh no! Are you a big fan of Birds? Is that why you didn't like the beginning of it? For fuck, I had a good time in that movie, start to finish. For fuck's sake, trying to bait Ant-Man Special 1. I accidentally parried him 7 times. That's been happening a lot to me lately, too. Trying to dash back and accidentally parrying. Annoying. Beast, Defenders, X-Men, Avengers, Illuminati. Damn horrible in-game. What do you mean, Maximus Savage? Beast, Defenders, X-Men, Avengers, Illuminati. Goddamn horrible in game. Like all of those characters? I mean, some of the Illuminati are good. Some of the Avengers are good. A lot of the X-Men are good. How's it going? What's up, Edwin? Welcome back, sir. How's it going? How'd you like that Spidey trailer? I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. We talked about it a bit earlier, but very excited to see Alfred Molina back as Doc Ock. Them showing it in the trailer was great. I loved seeing the pumpkin bombs. Just brought me back to 20 years ago when those movies came out and how much fun they were. I just hope they probably won't bring in any other of the other Spider-Man until maybe Act 3 of the movie, and these should be Tom Holland's movies, so I like that. But I do hope they show up in some capacity. It's gonna be a lot of Spider stuff coming up, man. Because the Into Darkness 2 comes out next year as well. Venom, Let There Be Carnage is coming out. The Morbius movie is coming out. So there's going to be a buttload of spider crap. Hopefully some of it's good. I'm not quite sold on Let There Be Carnage. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited that Andy Serkis is directing it. So I hope it's good. I just don't know why you get like 65-year-old man like Woody Harrelson to play Carnage. Like trying to latch on to that natural born killer's energy that from 25 years ago. Or whenever that movie came out, 28 years ago. Maximus says, wait, limited knowledge here. Namor and Professor X are Illuminati, right? Yeah, they are. Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and Mr. Fantastic, Illuminati. Yo, imagine if they introduced the new Fantastic Four in the MCU, Spider-Man, Hulk, Wolverine, and Ghost Rider, right? That would be pretty sweet. Beast, Panther, Strange, Reed, Namor, Black Bolt. Yeah, and Black Bolt. That's what it is, yeah. Is Beast in there, too? I forgot that. I don't remember Hank being a member of the Illuminati, but I could be wrong. Beast was in every one of those, yet sucks tremendously. Okay, I got you, yeah. I loved Suicide Squad. Might be one of my favorite comic book movies. It's up there for me. I liked it a lot, too. It was a blast. Suicide Squad was cool once I got over how absolutely fucked the beach scene was. Boomerang was shafted harder than Alexis Texas, and I'm not gonna read that. Yeah, but I mean, he was in the other movie. I like. The thing is, like, I don't give two shits about Captain Boomerang, but like I know that some people do. I thought it was hilarious what they did. So it worked for me, but I understand why some people might be upset if they were big Boomerang fans. Because I mean, he's been part of Suicide Squad, since the comics for a long time, so I get it. It would be cool to see Maestro in the MCU and feel like they will bring him in soon because they're making toys of him on Amazon, and usually they make toys when they're going to introduce someone like that. Yeah, I mean, he's a multiverse character, so we'll see. I wouldn't mind it. Professor X was in the Illuminati, but was subsequently killed. Captain America was as well, but deemed unreliable to do what is necessary. Yeah, he left, and so I think did Black Panther leave as well when they were doing the Banishing Hulk business? Can't quite remember. When they wanted to get Hulk out of the way for the Civil War stuff. And Civil War story ended up being like, but the World War, all the Hulk stuff ended up being really awesome. I will need new pants if Emma Stone shows up as Spider-Gwen. That would be pretty sweet. I don't know if she's going to be doing any more superhero movies, but it would be pretty sweet. I haven't seen a Marvel trailer since Thor Ragnarok. I've been enjoying them so much, knowing absolutely nothing going into it. Nice. They're just so ubiquitous. Like, there's certain things that, I kind of agree. Like, I would rather see less on certain things. So I don't want everything to be spoiled for me, and I kind of like going in fresh. But at the same time, I just know that it's going to take so much effort for me not to see them. I'm part of a lot of groups that share this stuff, and like I'm on YouTube. I play this game, so I'm just gonna see them, um, and like I have to make all this extra effort, and I'm just not interested in making all that effort to not see it. You won't be the only one. Got a lot of Emma Stone fans in the house. Miss Jane piping in saying correct. Captain Boomerang. Can I get a gravy all day in chat, please? I don't care for any of the characters in the first Suicide Squad besides Harley, and that wasn't because of that movie anyways. Yeah. I mean, I liked, I think Joel Kinnaman is charming. He won me over in the first one. I always like Will Smith. I just think the movie was kind of a mess. I love Boomerang, and he's been in every iteration of Suicide Squad for like 20 years. At least Will Smith didn't play Will Smith again. Still wild to know Starro has had screen time in an actual movie. I know, right? No thanks. Miss Jane politely declining. Sad face. Will Smith's "That's How I Cut and Run" line in the first Suicide Squad made the entire movie for me. Big soldier energy. Yeah, there's a lot to like in the first one, but the movie doesn't make sense timeline wise. It cuts around. The editing is an absolute mess. They straight up tried to copy James Gunn's style with putting in like needle drops of famous songs, but they just kind of like didn't put any thought into it. They were just like, what would be cool here, and then they just put that in. They didn't actually like. They just saw what they had the rights to at Warner Brothers, and they were like, what if we put this song in? And they're like, oh man, we still have the rights to Queen. Let's put that in the trailer, even though it doesn't match any of the actual energy of the movie. You know, Jared Leto doing Jared Leto things. In the worst ever adaptation of the Joker ever committed to film or TV or anything. I'll take Cesar Romero over that shit any day. What was Joel Kinnaman slated for in MCU? I don't know. Did he have an MCU role? He was Rick Flag in Suicide Squad. But I don't know what did he get is he supposed to play an MCU character? That'd be interesting. James Gunn made Starro so effing terrifying. Yeah, he did. Like he was a kaiju and like a mind control kaiju. That was really fun. They buried Starro in the Gobi Desert. I completely missed any spoilers. Oh, okay. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but yeah. W butchered that whole movie so much, it's like 3 different movies Frankenstein into whatever that was. Yeah. Who does Kara, how do you say her name? Delvine? I don't know, whatever her name is. She plays... not Enchantress. Is it Enchantress? Or is it Enchantress Marvel? I don't know. She played how they like the editing. It just kind of it felt super choppy. Like you didn't know where the characters were all of a sudden. It was really weird. The girl in the end of Black Widow, I feel like she's building up a secret team of Ronin. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna like a Dark Avengers thing. That's definitely what's happening there. You brought U.S. Agent in, and they're gonna do that whole thing. Yeah, might they even be called Dark Avengers? Yes, yes. Oh, early guess for Kraven. Ah, Kraven the Hunter. Okay. Yeah, I want somebody a little more greasy for Kraven the Hunter. He needs to be like, he needs to give me like Razor Ramon vibes. You guys remember Razor Ramon? Razor Ramon. Scott Hall from the WWF back in the day. Like I want somebody who like he's got to have like a lot of chest hair. I need a lot of chest hair on my Kraven the Hunter. Not that I don't think, like Joel Kinnaman strikes me as kind of like a, you know, like he shaves that. He probably gets that waxed. Think about it. She as the U.S. agent would be Cap, and Black Widow's sister would be the Black Widow of her team. Yeah, yeah. I think that's pretty much confirmed. Cesar Romero is better than any other Joker, period. I'll fight you. All right. I'll back off. That's not a hill I'm going to die on. Though I will posit, I will say Mark Hamill is probably my favorite Joker, followed by... I really like Heath Ledger's Joker a lot. I was so happy when they cast Leto, then I saw him and immediately stopped caring. The street juggalo shit was cringe at its finest. It was. It's like, what is this? Like, I think Leto is a good actor in certain roles. But, like, giving, like, a full method actor like the Joker is, like, I don't know. Like, sending dead pigs filled with bullets to your castmates is like, you're such a fucking douchebag for doing that. Like, get out of here. We're trying to have rehearsal. Send me a dead pig. You douchebag. You pretentious whatever. Anyway. I liked him in Fight Club. I liked him in Fight Club too, especially when I got punched in the face. Every time I hear Jared Leto now, I can only remember the joke from BoJack Horseman. Jared Leto is the honeydew of movies. He's the worst part of anything he's in. I mean, I enjoyed Dallas Buyers Club, but not because of him. McConaughey was the real glue of that movie. Jared Leto was phenomenal in Chapter 27. I don't think I've seen that. Ms. Jane, maybe that would be a cool name, but it still makes me seem like they're the bad guys. They are the bad guys. It's actually their name, the Dark Avengers. Leto has a tremendous goth metal voice. Yeah, 30 Seconds to Mars is, I mean, like, it's definitely popular with the teenage girls, or at least it was 10 years ago. Wouldn't be surprised if she went for Loki next, so like a Loki variant. Razor Ramon was versus Shawn Michaels was a fire match. It was. Aaron Taylor Johnson is Kraven. What? Really? No. Scott Hall for Kraven, seconded. Grab my time machine. Yeah, exactly. Come on. Aaron Taylor Johnson is wrong and bad. Like, I don't think he's a bad actor. I think he's just wrong for Kraven. No. Ooh, no. That's the first time I heard of that. Gross. Is that real, Casual? No. Why? What? I have to shift now because my neighbor murdered someone. Okay. Good luck with that, Extreme Evil. Stay safe up there in Canada. Well, you ain't getting it, Falstaff. Craven is Quicksilver. Double barrel surname. Taylor Johnson. God damn it. No. Why? Why? No. Not Aaron. That's just what a misfire. God damn it, Sony. God damn it. This content is straight up fire. I love the conversation. Well, thank you, Nightcrawler Gamer. I really appreciate that. Cesar Romero refused to shave his mustache for the Batman series, and they still used him. He's a legend. That's how baller Romero was. Yeah. Gods, I love my brain for retaining useless shit. My brain is absolutely jam-packed with useless, completely useless information that I can never get rid of. It's 3:35 a.m. for me, but I'm hella tired, but this is hella fun to watch. Well, good, Nightcrawler. Thank you, man. Appreciate you hanging around. Like, hopefully you don't have anything important to do tomorrow. What about Undertaker versus Undertaker? Whoa. You're going way back. My favorite match ever is still Mankind versus or it was Mick Foley versus Undertaker. It was was he Mankind or was he Cactus Jack? I think it was Mankind. The Hell in a Cell match, still the most legendary match ever. Unknown Prague street person for Craven for real. Yeah, come on. Give me Sean Connery from. I want Sean Connery from Highlander as Craven the Hunter. Tom Ellis for Namor. Lucifer. Okay. He's got the arrogance and the charm, but he's a little too, like his arrogance is too charming. Sometimes he can be really dangerous, though. It's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout, Billy D. I like that actor a lot. Like, why not? It could be. I would actually like to see, like, if they were going to pick somebody from Narcos, like, why not make it Pedro Pascal? He's got the right attitude. I think he's got the right look. He's like we know he can already spin a. He could mess with a spear. We saw his chops as the Red Viper in Game of Thrones. I thought he would be a really good Namor, but we're not getting that. I could use some Dino Nuggies right now. Not gonna lie. What are Dino Nuggies? Like chicken nuggets in the shape of dinosaurs? I can go for that. Just go pluck one from Prague Theater. Yeah, no, that'd be better than Aaron Taylor John. I mean, not that he's a bad actor. Again, I just don't see him in the part. I need somebody with big D energy. Would J.K. Simmons work for Craven? I in the Marvel universe, I could only see him as J. Jonah Jameson. But if we're talking about like J.K. Simmons is like in Oz, then yes, like Oz era J.K. Simmons could totally do it. Rick Moranis for Craven. Sir, Rick Moranis is retired. The Rock for Kraven. People's eyebrow. You know who could, like, Jason Momoa could do a good Kraven? Looks wise. I wanted to type that Sean Connery, but did not want to be shot down. Yeah, Sean Connery. He's like like I feel like they must have based on like his old look on Sean Connery. I like the Royal Rumble when Shawn Michaels and Bulldog were 1 and 2. They were the last 2 in the match. Oh yeah, that was a while ago. The British Bulldog. Been a while since I thought about the British Bulldog. Send Vinnie Jones to Juilliard, then to the woods for 2 years. You have your Kraven. I don't think any amount of training is gonna give Vinnie Jones the chops to be like your major heavy. He's good as like a henchman type. I don't know. Maybe like no. I was gonna say like like Sam Neill. But actually, you know who would be good is Andy Serkis, but he's already playing. He's already playing somebody in the MCU, or he did, you know. Character name I just forgot. It was in my head a second ago, and it just blasted out of my brain. After seeing him in the Tomorrow War, I could go with that. You're talking about J.K. Simmons? Yeah. But I have no doubt he could pull it off, but I want him as Jameson, you know. But yes, he could definitely do it. And the Royal Rumble after that one, Shawn Michaels once again 2 years in a row. The wrestling days. Aaron Taylor Johnson from Kick-Ass? Yeah, he's going to be Kraven. Aaron Taylor Johnson from Avengers, Age of Ultron, that one. Vinny will always be Jugs, but Kraven has to be tough. Jason Statham style, but Jason looks strong. I agree, yeah. Isn't Rick Moranis a vet now? Is he? I don't think he's doing it anymore, yeah. Aaron Taylor, he doesn't look old enough. He doesn't look old enough at all. Jason Momoa can't even do Jason Momoa. He's basically Mark Wahlberg, The Rock, and Jason Statham. All any of them do is be themselves poorly. Yeah. And I can see that. I feel like there needs to be a certain level of cunning to Kraven the Hunter, and I don't get cunning off of Momoa or Wahlberg or The Rock or Statham. Like they have the personality that they come with, and that's it. Bring back Andy Serkis. Yeah, Ulysses Claw. Yeah, he would be a great Kraven though. He's got the bulk. He's got the chest hair. He's got the eyes for it. He's got the voice for it. He would have been a great Kraven. Just maybe they were brothers, you know, twin brothers. Kraven and Claw and Kraven, separated at birth. The Tolkien white guys is still one of my favorite jokes that the internet ever came up with. There are lots of actors in the world. We don't really need Aquaman to be Kraven. No, I agree. I don't really want to see Momoa. But I mean, if they're gonna cast like a big movie star or something like that, or if you're gonna do this, that just admit that DC and Marvel just copy each other. Have Momoa be Namor, Cavill be Hyperion. Yeah. It's like, yeah, whatever. Multiverse. Suck it. Clancy Brown, 15 years ago, Craven. Oh, yeah. Yes. That would be sick, too, that voice. So, yeah, we're getting a lot of agreements with that, with Clancy Brown. Clancy Brown would be the shit. I could definitely see that. Ooh, what about... Hear me out. What about Hugh Jackman? Like, they brought it... What if they brought him in as Craven? That's why he was taking those pictures with Feige. Hyperion is part of a parody Justice League team that Marvel made, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Or just like dye, just give him a blonde wig. Just give Henry Cavill a blonde wig and call it a day. I think Hyperion definitely needs that like Aryan look because of the way he's been done in the comics before. Like, you know, he's not really a hero in the comics in most of his history in the comics. Yo, have you seen Team Perfect versus Team Warriors? That match was fire. I loved it. One of my favorites for sure. God, it's been so long, but I probably watched it at some point in my youth. Nightcrawler gamer. I don't specifically remember it now. So what? Andy Serkis can be someone else. Cottonmouth is Blade. Yeah, true. I mean, like they're not really. Yeah, yeah. They can just like Garrett Dillahunt him from Deadwood and just he's a different guy now. Deal with it. I wouldn't mind. Joel Edgerton could be a good Craven. Maybe. I'll put a pin on maybe for Joel Edgerton. I haven't been like super impressed with anything Joel Edgerton has done. If there's a movie out there you love Joel Edgerton, then let me know because I'm not totally sold on him. Earth X trade is $20 on Amazon if you just want the read. Oh yeah, is it? I might have to do that. I haven't actually looked it up in a long time. I've been looking up used copies of the old one, but if it's just $20 on the trade, yeah, I might have to do that. Thank you, Maximus Savage. I'll check that out. Clancy Brown is still the best Lex Luthor we ever had with Rosenbaum as second. I like Michael Rosenbaum a lot. I'm still partial to the Gene Hackman days, but yeah, no, I agree with you. Oh, is Witcher out yet? Is Witcher out like the season 2? I don't think that's come out yet. What if the guy that played Sabretooth could be Kraven the Hunter? Yeah, if he could act, maybe. But he was like a wrestler. This is just a 2-star? Okay. Okay. We will try it. Let's go. Hugh Jackman as Kraven the Dancer? Liev Schreiber. I was thinking of the other guy, the other Sabretooth. Liev Schreiber is a good actor. He could be an interesting Kraven. I'd be down for that. That's not a bad shout. You should watch it after the stream. You'll like it for sure. Okay, I'll check. I'll have to go back through the comments and remember afterwards. Oh, Deadwood Hearts. Yeah, Deadwood, one of my favorite shows of all time. I've gotten to work with a couple members of the cast in theatrical settings, and just getting to talk to them and have them tell me stories about the production has been wonderful. Perfect casual, best part of Origins. He's really good. Ryan Reynolds is Kraven. Yeah. Will.i.am is Kraven the Hunter. I think the movie wants to be forgotten. Yeah. Joel Edgerton in Animal Kingdom. Okay. I will put that aside. I will check later to see if that's something I want to watch. Ragnar Lothbrok as Kraven. Ragnar Lothbrok. Is he from Vikings? Paul Rubens equals Kraven. No more argument. Hunter is the magic word. Wait, are you playing the game still? If so, it's been frozen on the reward screen for me. It is frozen. But I set the phone down a while back, and I think it's just set on. It just froze after the last fight. I am not currently playing the game. Is it coming back? There we go. Timothy Olyphant needs a... Yeah! Marvel. I don't get more Olyphant. I agree. Timothy Olyphant would be... He needs to be something. He could get his Hitman haircut again and be Professor X. Paul Rubens has been out of prison for a while. Yeah. And then the actor from Deadwood passed the joint, and it was McLovin. Yeah. Thank you, Scarco. You understand how it works in Hollywood. Sent you a tweet. Best Kraven ever. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Kraven has been cast. I didn't even see the body. Somebody call my agent. Why doesn't he have any chest hair? Where's the chest hair? He's got his Sabretooth neckerchief thing. Seth Rogen, perfect Kraven. Nice and hairy. Cillian Murphy would be a fantastic Doctor Doom. Yes, he would. That's a good shout. You seriously dislike Cillian Murphy? I like Cillian Murphy a lot. Oh well. Hey man, I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm going to go to sleep for now. Hope to see you live tomorrow night. Well, thank you, Nightcrawler. I'm actually going to be getting off myself. Thank you, Billy D, for this piece of magic. Billy, do you are a god enter? You are, Billy. Thanks for the last, everyone. Good night. Good night, Nightcrawler Gamer. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. We'll have more. We'll discuss who should play Doctor Doom on the morrow. What? Let's open. Oh, what are in these? Let's see what's in these. Bunch of stuff. Okay. Open this guy up. Ooh, there are 30%ers in there. Energy refill, not too bad. 30 units. Night crawler. You're not the only one, Falstaff. I know, right? Craven don't have chest hair. Real hunters don't have hair. It's too easy to grapple in a fight, right? Craven isn't a real hunter. He just calls himself that, so we think he's a hunter, right? He's very clever that way. I'm going to be getting off myself. Is that what you're... Well, now that I have this, how could I not? I know exactly what I'll be using this evening. Hello, sir. Jerry Seinfeld, Craven? Hello, Peter. All right. That's going to do it for the evening, folks. I got to get to bed. Oh, there we go. Popped the neck. I'll see you all tomorrow. Should be on tomorrow night. Famous last words, of course. But I'll see you all when I stream again. Hopefully it'll be tomorrow night. Wrong kind of staff. Ew. I have to work in 2 hours. I will laugh until then. Okay, good, Maximus Savage. Good thing. Yeah, good night, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. And it was a great night. Great fun. I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.